Good morning, everybody. This is day 11. I am at mile marker 92.1. I remember what I wanted to say last night and yesterday's closing was the climb was about 1,500 feet of ascent. So what that means is that when I started down at Scissors Crossing versus where I'm at, the elevation I'm at right now. So what that doesn't include is all the what we call PUDs, pointless ups and downs. So you go up for a while, you go down, you go up, and you go down. So I would probably add, I don't know, conservatively 300 more feet on that. So really happy with yesterday. And I really didn't talk much further past yesterday because I was so consumed with it. But I've taken a look at the maps. I hit Ranchita today, which is another resupply spot, and then Warner Springs. So the Warner Springs cutoff is my goal. I don't need to resupply. I'm good because I'm prepared for the storm. So my ultimate long-term goal, 4 days, is Paradise Valley Cafe. So I expect to hit that right at the end of the 4th day if I maintain my current mileage. So it's, as you can see, I'm beating the sun, which is my goal. I'm really very interested in not hiking between noon and 3 at least today. So see what I can push out this morning, and I'll see you guys down the trail. So I was actually walking at a pretty good clip, and I had to hit the brakes again. But this time, for me, this is huge. 100. I just hit 100 miles on trail. That's a big deal for me. And just like that, we're back up behind the oak. Came around a bend, no more trees, no more desert. I like trees. I'll take the trees. It's hot. This tree is my friend. I love this tree. So there is nothing like coming to a water hole and finding trail magic. So courtesy of Ron, who's standing there in the blue, and his wife Celeste, who just hid from the camera. They do this in honor of their son who hiked in 2017. His name is Achilles. So they come out here and they give out all this just out of the kindness of their heart. They call it paying it forward. So far I've had an orange, a banana, 2 rolls with butter, and a hard-boiled egg. And I wasn't planning on snacking at all until about 10. So doing really good today, and I'll talk to you later when I'm away from the group. I know there's a lot of wind, but check this out. I know it's windy, but this is Eagle Rock. Okay, here's a before video. It is 3:30. I just did 16.9 miles. I didn't actually think I did that much, but I did. And so I'm going to set up camp and rest my feet because they're pretty tired. So this is trusting your filter. You guys want to have some water with me? I will say that Hiking with the Codgers is another YouTube video. They did the PCT last year and they've done the AT. They suggested using a Sprouts vegetable bag as an additional filter, and just look at that. That's what was pulled out of the water before the water went into the bag. So that stuff is not getting in my filter. So really good piece of advice. Good evening, everybody. So this is the end of day 11. It was a really good day. I did 16.9 miles. I'm now at mile marker 109. I said this morning that I was trying to get to the Warner Springs cutoff. I'm actually a half a mile short, and I'll explain that in a second. But big milestones today. I hit 100 miles. So that was, I knew it was coming, and I knew there were markers, but that was pretty intense for me to actually hit that. Because, you know, I've kind of been just walking along, and I document and recognize that the mileage is passing, but hitting that century mark was a big deal for me. And then a short time later, just maybe a mile or two, I got towards the bottom where there was a water cache,
and there was trail magic there. So that was really nice. So I got to sit down. I had banana, orange, 4 rolls with butter, a hard-boiled egg. It was really good. They had all kinds of stuff. Oh, and a piece of bacon. They had beer, soda, cinnamon rolls, everything else. But what I found is, other than the bread and butter, I think my body needed it actually, but like sweets have not been sounding good. I am not interested in alcohol at all. It's like I'm trying to just get as much fuel as possible and avoid any of that other stuff for now. I'm sure it'll change. But man, that orange and banana was just heaven. And then the other big one was I hit Eagle Rock. It's a really cool rock formation. And I was a little worried because it was in the afternoon. It was 1:30 or 2. It's hot. It's windy. And I haven't seen many hikers since the Trail Magic. A lot of them went off onto Ranchita. So when I got there, I kind of had an idea what to expect watching the other YouTube videos. But I was really like, how am I going to take a photo of myself? Well, there was a group of 4 guys there, and one of them was just climbing down, and he's like, hey, man, you want a picture? Like, I'll do that for you. So his name was Kyle. He was really friendly, really cool. Talked a bit about what I was doing. They went up just to check that out. He had a drone with him. The reason I didn't make it to Warner Springs was this: after that cistern, after the Trail Magic, I really was struggling trying to figure out how to resupply water. There wasn't really good information on the app that I use, like there usually is. And what information there was like I stopped at San Ysidro Creek about 4.5 miles back, and they said it was like silty, nasty smelling water. I've filtered it and took it because I needed water. It did not smell bad to me, but it's a cow pasture, like it's in the canyon, but there's lots of cattle and whatnot around, so you start worrying a little bit about that. And then getting down to here through Warner Springs, like around that whole area, unless you get to the community center and Warner Springs, you're not getting clean water, it didn't seem like. So I really didn't know what I was going to do. Fortunately, I have a creek. I'm in my tent site, but there's a creek maybe 100 yards from me, and it's flowing very well, quickly, which makes me feel better. But again, it was extremely silty. I kind of showed a technique as to how do I filter out the bigger stuff, but it was silty enough that it actually clogged my filter. And then what you do is you just backflow it. But so I have enough water for today. It was a really good day. I really enjoyed that Trail Magic and hitting that 100-mile mark and seeing Eagle Rock. So I'm interested to keep on moving. And I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but I do apologize for being in my tent and doing this interview. My feet are tired, so I currently am stretching, and I'm just going to lay here. I got to camp at 3:30. I did not get everything set up, got my water filter, backflow, all that nonsense. It took me an hour and 10 minutes to get camp set up. So I'm just going to relax for a little bit. I'll eat in a little bit, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.